Hello everybody, welcome once again to Mid-Jersey Live. We're here today at the beautiful Trenton Country Club, and we just had our holiday luncheon, we do this every year, and we give out some awards, and it's a beautiful time of year, and we had some entertainment, some opera singers, but the really important thing about this luncheon is it sort of is the culmination of the MIDJerseyChamber's food drive. And I have Brian with us today from the Mercer Street Friends, who is going to talk a little bit about Mercer Street Friends and what they do, but also more specifically about the fact that Mercer Street Friends participates in bringing food to people all year long. So this year we had a drive in the Jersey Chamber of Commerce, and people came from all over to our events. They brought food. They brought it to our office, and we're going to get it over to Mercer Street Friends, and Brian is going to take care of that for us. But first, Brian, I just want you to talk a little bit about to our viewers about Mercer Street Friends, what you guys do on a day-to-day basis.
Oh, yes, Bob, no problem. Well, first of all, Mercer Street Friends is a multifaceted organization. Not only are we a food bank, but we have a preschool, which the food bank puts together easy-to-open, child-friendly foods that gets sent home over the weekend with the preschool student. There's a parenting program. People are abused all their lives, and that's all that they know. So we just try to break the cycle of abuse by teaching them how to be parents without using abuse. There's also the adult education program, which they look for volunteers to tutor people so that people are able to get a high school degree because it's the minimum you need for a job. There's also the community school effort, which we work with the Rivera Middle School, so we're able to actually give access to these underprivileged children, access to vision testing, as well as if they have a learning difference, how to work through that. And finally, there's the food bank. So in New Jersey, there are 6 food banks through Feeding America, and each one of us has its own community it supplies food to. And so our food bank supplies last year 2.9 million pounds of food, and it gets sent home over to all of the soup kitchens, pantries, and homeless shelters. So Trenton Area Soup Kitchen, Arm in Arm, which used to be Crisis Ministry, Salvation Army, Homefront, Mount Carmel Guild. There's over 50 agencies, so they get their food through us. Like we move 150,000 pounds of food every week. Wow. Because the statistics are awful. We actually, in New Jersey, 85% of the people who are working are actually in need of food assistance.
So these are people who actually have jobs,
yes,
but they don't make enough money, or their situation is such that they really don't have enough food to eat, even though they are working.
Oh, definitely. The voices of, the faces of hunger have changed drastically, because a lot of people think of hunger in the center of Trenton, which is true, because there's no public transport, barely any transportation, so there's no grocery stores. They all moved out a few years ago, so if you don't have your own transportation, you're not getting healthy and nutritious foods. But right now, the faces of hunger has changed, and it knows no borders, it knows no color, it does not discriminate. It goes, anybody can be affected.
Hunger is non-discriminatory, right? All people are affected. Not all people, but all groups of people, any ethnic backgrounds, race, creed, it doesn't matter. It really is a problem throughout.
Oh, that is correct. Actually, one of the most disturbing facts is actually, I know it's football season, and for those who have been going through football withdrawal, they finally are enjoying the season. But if you fill up the MetLife Stadium 5 times with children, that's how many kids are hungry in our state. Wow. It's over 660,000 children. So the food bank responds to this by the Send Hunger Packing Program. So we look for easy-to-open, child-friendly foods, and they get sent home over the weekend with 1,000 children in 21 schools, and it will be extended this year to over 25 schools in West Windsor. already 32% of that food actually goes to schools in Princeton. We're all actually also working with Hopewell. There's Lawrenceville.
So you're throughout the whole suburb, city. You're everywhere. You're trying to bring food to people who need it, no matter where they are. And it's not just the city of Trenton.
Correct.
So,
yes.
well,
And some of the kids are. I mean, thank you for the milk. I haven't seen milk in a year. I love it with the cereal. This one child said, "Thank you for the food. I didn't
Well, that's
wait for
great.
it to be my turn to eat."
Well, Brian, we really appreciate you. Thank you for coming on Mid-Jersey Live with us. And ladies and gentlemen, you heard it. There are an awful lot of hungry people. It's not only in the city of Trenton, which I know a lot of people think that's where the problem is, but it's throughout. You heard the numbers. Do your part. Help us. Bring a canned good, non-perishable. Bring it to the chamber. It's all year long. It's not just during the holiday. We have a holiday drive, but all year people are hungry. So help us out. Thanks.